Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best Modern Warfare MP5 hipfire class setup in Warzone right now. And this gun's definitely back in the game, it's definitely usable again, and it's definitely a viable option that you guys might want to go back to and start using again. But quickly before we do jump into the video guys, if you are new around, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy the video, please do smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this MP5 class setup in the comments below. Is it something you guys are going to go back to? Obviously this used to be meta back in the day and it was a lot of fun to use, and it's still very viable right now, so you guys can use it if you do want to use the best Modern Warfare MP5 class setup in Warzone. But I'm just going to jump into the attachment guys, show you guys what we are running on the gun right now. There's some slight little changes from when it used to be meta. We're going to show you guys the different attachments that we are going to run, and then I'll show you guys some clips at the end of me using this class setup as well. So guys, the first attachment we are going for on the barrel is going to be the Monolithic Integral Suppressor, which is going to increase the sound suppression and increase that bullet velocity as well, just allowing you to do a bit more damage at range. The bullets aren't going to drop off as much and they're going to carry that damage all the way through. And obviously the suppressor on the barrel is a great thing to have, because it means you haven't got to run a suppressor and the barrel, you can just run a suppressor within the barrel, so you're not going to be appearing on everyone's radar when you're shooting at an enemy team. If you're in a building, they're not going to know where you are because you're not going to be pinging up, which is a great thing to have because you can't be tracked as easier. So next up guys, like I said, this is the Modern Warfare MP5 hipfire build in Warzone, and the 5mm laser is a big thing to this because it is going to increase that hipfire accuracy to start off with, and it's also going to increase the sprint to fire time. So if you are running about the map, if you're running into buildings, if you're running towards an enemy team, one, you're going to have good sprint to fire time, but two, you haven't got to ADS. You haven't got to waste them extra little seconds ADSing. You're just going to be literally sprinting, and as soon as you start firing, it's going to be hipfire and you're going to get them kills from the hipfire. You don't need to ADS with this gun at all because the hipfire accuracy is just that good. It's that precise. However, if you want to aim down the sight, you can. If you're in a position where you want to ADS, you can do that, but the hipfire build is literally made for hipfiring because it's just so accurate, and with that sprint to fire time, it is going to make it a lot easier to get them kills. Like I said, you can sprint straight into a building, and all you've got to do is start pressing that fire button because you're going to be hipfiring, so you haven't got to waste them little 8 seconds to ADS. So with the 5mm laser, obviously like we just said, it's got great perks to it, which is why we run the 5mm laser. So next up guys, again, as we said, it is a hipfire build, which is why we've got the Merc foregrip on to increase that hipfire accuracy, and it's also going to increase the recoil control. So when you guys are ADSing, the gun's going to have pretty much no recoil. You're not going to be shooting at mid-range to long range with this gun. It's an MP5. You guys know how an MP5 plays. It is made for close range. You can win gunfights at mid-range as long as they've got like an SMG or one of the weaker ARs out. If they've got like an AMAX or something like that, you're going to get your shit fried. There's no doubt about that. However, this is going to control that recoil, so when you're up close and you are ADS, there's not going to be a lot of recoil. And it's also going to increase the hipfire accuracy as well, which means it's going to be the hipfire build that we want it to be. It's going to be nice and accurate. It's literally going to be wherever that laser is pointing or wherever your crosshairs are lined up, that's where them bullets are going when you are hipfiring. You're not going to be missing any shots, and it's not going to start spraying out left and right all over the place. Of course guys, on the ammunition, we're going for the 45 round mags, or the biggest mags that we can possibly have on this gun, which is why we go for them. It's enough bullets to kill like 2 or 3 people. You might get 3 downs if you're lucky, because of the fact this MP5 does do a lot of damage. It doesn't quite need the 60 bullets that some of the other SMGs or some of the other ARs that we use as SMGs now need. So the 45 rounds is definitely enough to take 2 or 3 people out of the game nice and quickly. And the reload speed is also very, very quick with this gun as well, so you're not going to notice the fact that you're going to be stuck in a position where you're trying to reload to get them next kills off. It's going to be a nice, easy, quick kill with the 45 round mags. Like I said, get 2 or 3 downs and then look for that last 1 or 2 people as well. And finally guys, to go along with them 45 round mags, we're going for the sleight of hand. It's just going to increase that reload speed. Like we said, the 45 round mags are big enough to get 2 or 3 downs, but you're not going to get the full squad wipe. So if you are in a position where you need to get a quick reload off, this sleight of hand is going to help do that a lot quicker than what it would be at stock. There's not really many attachments you would put on. Maybe you'd put a stock on to increase like the sprint to fire time again, or just the mobility of the gun. However, I don't feel like that's really necessary. The sleight of hand just makes that reload a lot better. So if you are in a position where there's a full team around you and you've got 2 or 3 downs and you need to get that last 1 or 2 kills, you are going to be able to do that nice and quickly, because the sleight of hand is going to increase that reload speed and allow you to get that magazine back in and start spraying again. But guys, here is a full overlook at the class setup right now. You can pause it, go make it in your game right now. It is literally the best Modern Warfare MP5 class setup in Warzone right now, and it is the hipfire build for the Modern Warfare MP5 as well. So it's definitely a lot of fun to use. It feels like it used to feel back in the day. It's not getting outgunned stupidly quickly by FFARs now, by the FAR or by the LC10. It's really starting to hold its own, and it really is a viable option. I've seen a lot of people going back to it, and I've seen a lot of people using it recently, so it just tells me that a lot of people are using it, and that's why I decided to give it a go and just see how it is playing. It's definitely worth giving a go if you guys haven't used it in a while. But hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you you have, please do smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this Modern Warfare MP5 in the comments below. If you want to see any more class apps, also let me know what you want to see in the comments below, because I'll be sure to go and do that for you. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video though. If you aren't already subbed to the channel with notifications turned on, make sure you do that, because we're on those 10k subs. If you can help us hit that, that'd be amazing. If you want to watch me get my clips live and play with all these different guns live, twitch.tv/Harry17p. My link will be in the description if you do want to check that out. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Catch you in the next one in a bit.
Garage, like, Jesus. He hasn't even got any plates.
Also, bro.
Dog shit. He's literally in that garage. He's running. He's crossing right where I died right now.
What's the other one? Oh, he's underneath.
Yeah, he's on the other side now, I think.
Everyone ready to swing him, yeah?
Fucking shit.
Wait. David, you're not here? David, I ain't even here.
What am I saying?
Time's up. Objective failed.
That guy also had a shoot safer.
He's white.
I bet him.
He's one shot. Where's the silver
I can't
kid?
believe the fucking... This is a pure...
Sustaining hits.
I'm so lucky, you dog shit.
These are...
They're out on that loadout in the middle of the road.
Knocked one.
Oh, fuck off,
Oh, I praised myself. I'm such a fucking burger. So,
See this Pele?
UAV overhead.
Yes, sir.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
You know whereabouts? Y'all see him out right
South.
No, no, it's not. I was just gonna race you, man.
Bro,
Nice. Get up, kid.
done it.
Teammate redeployed to the AO.
I'll come back for loot.
yeah, you shouldn't.
Got a full team at opposite hangars.
Yeah. This Pelican class is fucking naughty.
I'm your real woman.
I'm up here, I don't see him.
Been a little rat.
Awesome.
Target is down. Well done.
That's all. I can buy back, though.
Probably Falcon, bro. Yeah, bud.
Get a bag, you know.
I don't want to hear it.
Wait, what did my man just say?
And he shot me the other day.
Rob my kill then, yeah, sounds.
Ambush. That guy was just stood still. Yeah, these guys are clueless. Yeah.
They're all talking to each other. What do you do when you're older then? Fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I don't know. I feel like